Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Today is currently a Wednesday. How's it going, everybody in the chat? I hope everything is good. I think I've unmuted everything and got everything set up. Hopefully. I spent, all the rest of my, prep time before the stream. Thanks for that. I appreciate that a lot. No, I spent, the rest of the pre-prep, before the stream, literally just making this. Joe Hendry spin. I don't know why. I was just like, this sounds like it'd be funny. I'm just gonna go ahead and make the thing. Anyway, I'm just gonna... I hate my mouse. Come on. Connect. You stupid... There we go. I should probably just, I should wire in everything to my system. Straight up. I'm just gonna put you in the corner there. See if anybody asks any questions. Just be like, what the heck, who's that? Well, didn't get to chat much back on Sunday. I had a fun birthday with my family. Woo! Very nice. That's fun. Caught a baby field mouse yesterday. Interesting. I also saw you said that you are getting some help from a friend and you are making a PNG tuber. That is cool. That is exciting. And Nova really wants to be at that concert again. Well, you know what that means. It means that you enjoyed the concert enough that you want to be there again. And that means something, you know? That means you enjoyed yourself. And that's good. Alrighty. Let's see. So, yeah, today I'm going to be playing a little bit of The Messenger. If you remember, the game has slowly been unraveling as we've been playing it. And, it started out as a basic sort of NES, Ninja Gaiden type of game, and then it broke into a 16-bit Ninja Gaiden game, and then it broke into, now we're playing basically a Metroidvania Ninja Gaiden game. It feels like the rules of the game just seem to change every, couple of minutes. And so, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. Apparently, I now have to run through the world that I've previously explored, only now I need to look for these magical notes. So, that is the plan. Oh, he was in your house? Ooh. Picking up the field mice, bop on your head. Not on your head, on their head. Free signatures and Plex and Cammy acknowledged me, and I got picked to go for the beat of the day. Ooh, that's fun. Yay! Alright, so let me go ahead and unmute this guy. Or actually, mute that guy, unmute the other guy. Wherever the other guy is. There we go. Okay, moving over to the game tab. And also just to continue to confuse people. There we go. Don't ask me why I have such, an interesting, hyperfixation with Joe Hendry spin. I'm just he spin! He move! Let's just see how many people get confused. Oh yeah, the music in this game is freaking amazing. Alright, so last we left off, I collected... Didn't we collect more of this? I thought we collected more of these. I thought we at least had 3. That's a little bit concerning. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's why. As fate would beautifully have it, only by creating a melody from the crystallized forces of this world can the curse be broken. To complete the melody, we still need 4 music notes. Right, I guess I didn't save up to this point. Hey! Alright. So, what should I do next? Once the bird returns to the nest, it shall learn the power of the true sight. Oh, you give hints. That's fun. I like that. I need to go again! Alrighty. Oh, also, the drink of the day. A&W Ice Cream Sundae, which is not great. I'm not gonna lie. It's got that artificial, watery chocolate taste to it that I'm not a gigantic fan of. But I mean, you know, okay. I just have a box that I need to get through. Dancing like Tenna to this music. How would... I mean, Tenna dances like... If you don't want it, I'll take it. I don't know. If I could send, like, you know, a whole bunch of this stuff via the internet, I would. Anyway, where did I last leave off? Like, what have I found and what haven't I found? I think I remember... Oh, I explored this area for sure. I think I need to take a look at the world map. Where's the world? Okay, the world map is here. So the places I have not been... I haven't been to the Forlorn Temple, which I believe I need to go in here if I want to, like, get easy access to that. Is there a party in your tummy? Not with the current drink. Oops. Wow, good start. Yahoo! Whoopsies. See, this game is very unforgiving. I need to be better at this. Transforming into a Broby. Oh, I got distracted. Give me a second. I'll get back into the swing of things. Can we not? Speaking of which, I didn't... Well, I'm going to click off of this for just a second. We'll be back to the jams in just a moment. There we go. I need to have my my Twitch preview up. Squeaky. There we go. No lie, I have, like, actively gone and listened to the soundtrack, like, on my off time, just because it's such a bop. Okay, come on. Make it up. There we go. And again. Oh, the time-changing thing is so cool. Again, honestly, I kind of prefer the version of this soundtrack that is, like... Okay, so where do I go? Okay, this direction, cool. I prefer the 8-bit soundtrack a little bit more. I don't know why. It just sounds crunchier, and I enjoy it. But the 16-bit isn't that bad. It's just, I didn't really grow up with any consoles back in the day that had this kind of sound font. Like, my family went from an NES system, immediately traveled all the way to, like, an N64. 8-bit crunchy. Oh, well, this game has got that in spades. Oh, a deer got hit? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You bastard! Fall over dead. All right. Okay, so I don't believe there was anything I needed to get up there. I think I already got that coin, so I'm good. Yikes. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, I believe I'm going this way. Checkpoint! There we go. Do you know the song Pop Rocks by Cherry Hens Fox? It's so crunchy and good. I don't know that, actually. A lot of my music listening comes from, like, you know, video games and stuff like that. If it's not from video games, I probably didn't hear about it. Oh, is that the reference that you're trying to make? The whole, like, Asgore hitting a deer thing? Des being dead? Wank. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, deer is actually dead. Oh. Trying to find humor in it then. Okay. Okay. To the right. I love the reveal. Like, if you weren't here for the reveal, in the previous playthrough of this, it turns out that the messenger scroll is literally a map. Like, we were never told it was a map. It's a map. And so, like, we just ran across the entire country, not knowing where the heck we were going. And we had a map the entire time. I don't really know a single person that, like, you know, finds joy in death now. Okay, now I gotta climb up. Shit! That. No, you dead. Okay, I doubt there's a boss that I have to fight here. Nope, boss is dead. I called the place I applied to today. I hope I get an interview. Ooh, crossing my fingers for you. Now, here's a funny thing. Previously, we couldn't go to this level because there's a gigantic pit right here. I wonder if there's anything I can do about that.
Hey, it's you again! Thanks for saving me earlier! I've been looking for my colleagues, Acro, Claustro, and Pyro.
Okay, so yeah, it's just like a gigantic pit of despair. Let me see if I'm capable of jumping now. Uh-oh. Guess not. We're down here now. I could have swore there must have, like, you know. Alright, well. I suppose I could always, like, can I teleport back? I'm trying to remember. Is there a mechanic that allows me to, like, teleport to a certain location? Let me see. I think the easy way to teleport is to just find another one of those like, portals to the merchant's store. Ooh, skeletons remind you. It is all... Leo, excited for Halloween. I like me some Halloween. Wonder what's up here. Hello. Ooh. Spooky boy. Extra points, I'll take that. Trick or treat. Trick. Alright, where am I? Where am I going? Ah! Oh, there's the trick. In fact, it's also a treat because it's a pie. Howdy, Phoenix. Good to see you. No, bleh. Bruh. Bruh. Shit. Fight my friends. Alright, what direction am I going here? Is there any way I can climb up? No, it doesn't look like it. Very well. I guess we're stuck climbing this thing. Oh, there's a maple here. Hello. Good to see you. No biting anybody. This is a no-bite zone. Perhaps could I climb up this direction? Or, actually, no. I don't think I need to be going through that direction at all. Once the bird returns to the nest, it shall learn the power of the true sight. What bird, what nest, and where? That's some good freaking questions that I don't have answers to. What's this game called again? I want to see if I can get it anywhere. This is called The Messenger. And you can find it on many platforms, and I'm sure it's probably on the Switch. It seems to be like the console of choice for most people. Console of choice for moist people. There we go. I'm back. Need anything? Let me check the upgrades. Currents Master, okay, a swimming boost, I don't know. Adds a counter on the world map for the amount of power seals left in each area. Okay, power seals. I mean, I don't necessarily need to get power seals, I don't think. Checkpoints will now restore hit points up to 5, and you know what? I'm gonna hold off. I want to get that. Alright. So we're back. Yeah, it's on the Switch. Nice. Okay. So we have determined that it is not easy to get to the Forlorn Temple via, like, this gap. This gap is, like, significantly huge. I wonder whether or not it would be easy to get to the Forlorn Temple through Bamboo Creek. In which case, I think... Which one of these is Bamboo Creek? Howling Grotto... It might be this. This is very much not Bamboo Creek. Though, it is located up there. So I can just, like, traffic my way through here. Dang it. I think... Ooh, hey, could I grab onto the wall that way? I remember hearing about Rockadoodle. I believe I remember hearing about Rockadoodle through, like, old internet reviewers back in the day. For some reason, Rockadoodle was like, it was targeted by a bunch of those snarky reviewers out there that so badly wanted to be like the AVGNs of like movie and video. You know what I mean? If my memory serves me correctly, I could be wrong about that. I don't remember much about Rockadoodle aside from the fact that there were a bunch of like snarky people that were just like, Rockadoodle? Heh. What a joke. Hello, wizard! There we go. Gotta keep climbing up. Watch it for free with ads on YouTube. Ooh. That's nice. Oh, frig. Okay, so this changes the game over to this. So how do I get through here? I think I gotta do this. Here. Jump up here. Well, actually, hold on a second. Why would I want to change over to a different time period for this location? I'm unsure, actually. Oh, dear. I now see the reason why this place is absolutely speckled with enemies. I was confused before. I was just like, why are there so many enemies that I can so easily and immediately skip? Was it just like to add some tension? Turns out no. Actually, they're difficult to get past if you're climbing your way up. Understood. This is great game design. I enjoy this. Okay. I haven't been over here. Let me see what this is. What is this? Where am I going from here? Okay, I guess I'll just go. Oh, I should have got that water upgrade. Where am I? Where the heck am I? I've just been, like, washed away by the river. What am I heading towards? I think I might have made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Possibly. I don't know enough about the Aquabats. I know that they exist, that's about it. Even then, I might be wrong about that. I like that the music muffles when you're underwater. Heck yeah! There's a lot of neat little touches in this game, and I enjoy it very much. What am I... Wait, huh? What biome is this? I like the quirky music. Oh, actually, wait. I think I know this location. Took me a minute, but I believe I've been here before. It's hard to tell because, like, I'm used to all of the music in 8-bit form. I'm not so used to it here. Whoa, I've unlocked it! Leader of the Aquabats is one of the creators of Yo Gabba Gabba and the voice actor for Plex. Neat. Oh, interesting. All right. Oh, I need to save him! I need to save the guy! Oh, jeez. Okay. I wasn't sure what was going on there. Oh no. How do I save the guy? Trying to hit all these lanterns as I go up, but I'm missing all of them. Oh, geez, that was my Discord. Oh, wait, I remember this. There you go. I thought that was mine. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Another pause. Let's go and mute that Discord. Sorry, that's another thing that I forgot. Once again, I had to stop everything for a minute while I went and I made this lovely thing. There we go. You can go back down there. All right. I was just like, it needs to be done before the stream. This takes prime precedence. All right. Now, where am I headed? That's frickin'. Okay, I'm going in the completely wrong direction. But the problem is, the way previously, like, that was blocked. I can't go there anymore. You can genuinely get, like, really lost here. How did you make it? So if you don't know the meme is Joe Henry. Or no, Joe Hendry, rather. And I believe, oh, was it like TNA Impact? I'm trying to remember. I don't know, he's a wrestler. And he made this one video for, like, his promo for the events. And it's like, I believe in Joe Hendry. Bam, bam. It's so over the top and epic and crazy, and you're just like, I believe in him. I believe. It's freaking great. Like, it deserves to be meme stats, like, for sure. But no, like, he does this thing. I wish I could, like, could I pause a GIF or GIF rather? Let me see. Hold on a second. I don't believe I can do that in OBS. But anyway, he doesn't spin around in the video. I did that because I'm just like, I think it'd be funny. And it is. It's hilarious. But anyway. As foretold by the mists... Sorry. Alright. Gotta figure out where else But anyway, how'd you make him spin around? I literally just... So, the scene in the Joe Henry video is just, he's looking behind himself, and then he turns to face the camera. He's just like... It's freaking great. It's like, ah! And he's so freaking happy. Just like, oh! Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. It's insane. Look it up at some point. It's pretty funny. It's like a very over-the-top promo. I don't even know where Joe Hendry is right now. I hope he's doing okay. Let me see. I could attempt to try and do Autumn Hills again. Only this time knowing a little bit more about that gap. Though I get the suspicion that I need to know, like... I don't know. I feel like I want to go back to Bamboo Creek, man. Like, Bamboo Creek was fun. I may have to trudge through the catacombs just to make it to the Bamboo Creek, however. I'm going to try this. I'm going to go to Autumn Hills. We're going to attempt to try and make that jump again. If we can't make that jump, we'll end up in the catacombs. In which case, I'll just take the catacombs and we'll make it over to Bamboo Creek. That is if I don't die. I love when people have whimsy. Oh, there's so much whimsy in that video. It's so great. God, I love the music in this game. shit! Ah, I thought I could make it. If someone's watching, you can pretend you just wanted to show them how I always have random contextual insults when you die. Dang it! Put me all the way back here. Whoops. Oh, you can like combo up the flight ability with your hook ability, and you can like, you know, soar ridiculously long lengths. Oh, I've got this weird suspicion. So, my guess is that I need to rescue the rest of the, you know, the builders in order to fix that bridge. And then I'll probably be able to make it out to that one location. Okay, well, regardless, I'm heading out to the bamboo area. I'm so sleepy. I stayed up till 5 a.m. last night. You know, I had a lot of hard time trying to get to sleep last night. My brain just kept on going burr. Like, so much. It's just one of those nights where you're just thinking about everything. Nothing consequential or anything. You're just like, I don't know, just thinking about things in general. Like thinking about the origin of, I don't know, mustard seeds or something. And you're just like, why do I need to think about these things? I don't need to be making a late-night Google. Curse of having really funny friends. Oh, you were on the Friends with Friends. Very nice. Is it okay if I chill with some Yo Gabba Gabba concert music while I watch you? I mean... I'm not gonna say no. What kind of horrible person would I be? Just be like, no, how dare you? Why are you, like, listening to things that make you happy? No, combo it up. Listen to whatever you want. That's cool. Yeah, and then you need to look it up, because you're just way too curious. And you just cross your fingers that Google doesn't throw you an AI-assisted bullcrap thing. Just like, no, I don't need the AI to tell me lies. Cut it out. And it always does. Well, what was it? I was talking to some... I think... Was it folks in this stream? I believe it was people in this... Oh, wait. No. I believe it was, I think it was in Synth's stream, now that I think about it. Who was it that was talking about the fact that they were doing their homework and they wanted to, like, figure out the diameter of a circle or whatever the heck? And then like, as they were looking it up, I think they were looking for circumference. Was it you? That was literally you? Yeah. Dude, friggin' heck. And Google is just like, nah. Not today. Meanwhile, I just found this out not too long ago. I found out that... Thank you for the pie. Figured it out, but it wasn't helping. I found out a little bit earlier that apparently you can scan in, like, documents to Bing. Like, you can take, like... You can literally take your school paperwork, scan it into Bing, and then, like, there's an option in the corner for solve. And then it'll solve equations on the piece of paper. And I'm sitting there just being like, okay, why is this not being, like... I don't know whether or not this is being, I don't know, attacked by teachers everywhere. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up in an era where these tools didn't exist, but I feel like that is incredibly unfair. I'm just like, I couldn't do that when I was younger. I had to solve all those equations by hand. You have a question, I have an answer, and it's this. All right. Bing is like bad influence uncle. Yep. Anyways, while good old Pastor is currently here in the chat, let's go ahead and say all the swear words they can possibly say. Shit, piss, foot. Why not? Enjoy ourselves! Alright, so we're back here. I believe... Okay, so here's the rope bridge. Climb down to the catacombs. I prefer not to. Oh, you got modded? What the heck? Hold on a second. Oh, Comfy got modded because they said a whole bunch of swears. Hold on, I'll clear that for now. I'll clear that. Give me a moment. I mean, good on you, Twitch. You looked out for me, for sure. Okay, I'll out. It's fine. It's okay. I told Comfy to say it. I'm the bad influence here. Alrighty. Anyway, no, I got a very similar message not too long ago from like a similar pastor, or you know, somebody that said just like, "Hello, I have got a question for you, good sir," and then it turned out that the question they had for me was a Bible verse, and I'm just like, no, you're in the wrong neighborhood, sir. Or madam, I don't know, whichever one you are. Also, here's another quick tip. Wild place to be preaching to, right? Twitch of all places. Now, also, you know, that brings up another random question, or I don't know, a random comment that I've got here. Folks, if you ever have a question for somebody, I highly recommend that you just ask the question. You know, don't start out your sentence with just like, "Hello, I have a question for you." Just ask it. Because that kind of, that gives off a couple of things for me. Number one, it kind of gives off this idea that you're like really insecure about your question, or really insecure about the thing that you're about to say. And that doesn't really show a heck of a lot of confidence. And I feel that kind of, you know, that gives off a very bad first impression. But on top of that, I mean, it just saves a heck of a lot of time for the streamer. It saves a heck of a lot of time for, like, you as a person who is asking the question. Like, if you got a question, just, like, shoot, go for it. You have a text chat here. It bugs me when they ask, "Can I have a question?" and I say yes, and then I can't find their question. Oh, yeah, right? Ah, well, yeah. Oh dear, insta-death spikes. Can I swim through that? I forgot if I did. Okay, I can. But I believe I've already been through here. For what purpose, I don't know. This is just, you know, making my way back. I don't need to go through here. I'd even prefer they keep sending questions a few times until I see it. Like, give up after maybe a third time, but yeah. I disagree with that one, because that's like... So recently, I've been watching a whole lot of videos from people who are doing, like, unban court. And if you don't know what that is, like, you know, streamers every once in a while, when they have accumulated a crap ton of unban requests, they will go and do, like, basically a public judgment of the unbans for content. And they're pretty entertaining. But one thing that I do notice is that a major problem does tend to be spam and people like asking questions. Like they'll ask a question and then it won't be answered. And then they'll just keep on asking the question over and over and over and over again. Oh, whoops. Hey, I survived that somehow. All right. You slimy scoundrel. There we go. What do? Where do I go? Oh, no. Oh, of course. Ah, what different? Welcome to the past.
It's gonna take you back to the past.
How many people know about the AVGN nowadays? I don't know. I don't mind it like 3 times because I lose comments a lot when I'm live. So if I don't see it, it's easier for me to me personally. But the 4th time to me becomes spam. I would say that it becomes spam after like the 2nd time. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have a heck of a lot of people watching my streams and all that jazz, and I can follow along with my chat fairly easily. However, I don't know. Let's see, what direction do I need to go here? I don't know. At most, I have about like maybe 3 or 4 people that I have to keep track of in my streams, like at the most. So, I don't know. I might just be picky because of that. For other people, like, I can totally understand the idea of there being, like, you know, hundreds of people currently vying for your attention. Your streams are cozy. Oh, thank you. I'm not against the idea of having more people in the stream, though. I think that'd be fun. I'd love to have a big old wall of emotes happening. Which, unfortunately, isn't as fun when it's only like one person spamming emotes. Then it is actually spam. Oops! Oh, yeah, bleh. Look at the skellies go! Final battle of the movie. Ooh. I almost never join streams where there's like over 50 people if I can avoid it because that gets overwhelming. For me, like, a lot of times when it comes to popular streams like that, I will actually not even join the stream, period. And instead, I'll like just watch the VOD later because like it takes a whole lot of the pressure off. I mean, you know, it's not like I have to talk. Obviously, like that's completely optional. However, there's a whole lot of pressure and a whole lot of like jibber jabber in the chat on a constant basis. And that's just like, you know, really difficult to deal with if you're trying to like keep track of everybody's talks at once. Like even as like a viewer. More people here than on my stream. To be fair, like everybody starts out at like, you know, a grand number of 0. Absolutely nobody. Gotta work up to that. I remember, I think for the first like 2 or so years of me doing live streams, I had like maybe, how many would I say? I would rarely have one person come into the chat because they're like, you know, ooh, I really like this video game. I want to watch you play this video game. And then they would watch me play the video game. And then they'd leave. And then that's to be the end of it. Oh, yeah, that 3,000 followers. You hit it? Nice. Now, I remember on TikTok, I ended up... Oh, hold on a sec. There we go. I ended up getting really lucky and got, like, a bunch of my TikToks to actually, like, you know, go viral. I still get messages from some of my TikToks nowadays. But I, like, you know, the amount of people that are actually coming in and following me has, like, severely dropped off. Now, I think most people probably know me from that one video where I was talking about, like, the Garfield meme. You know the one? Like, why do they call it oven when you in the cold food of out hot eat the food? And I responded with, if I remember correctly, when food cold out, eat food the cold, eat not in oven out hot. So, when hot in oven food, you out hot food eat, and of cold out food, whereby food hot is. Which is funny because it's not even a clever joke. It's just me, like, extending the joke. And, like, the thing that most people were, the most popular thing people did with it was they duetted it, and they would be like, God, am I having a stroke? I heard the word stroke so long for, like, an entire year. Everybody was just talking about having strokes, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna have a stroke if I hear the word stroke one more time. God. Okay, so I made it through the catacombs, and I'm almost at the bamboo area. Woo! Alright, let's see how things stack up here. I've had a lot of time to think about it, but I definitely think that this is one of my favorite tracks of the entire game. The 8-bit version, I should say, though. Oh my god, this goes so hard! I know, right? No, you should hear the 8-bit version. The 8-bit version is, like, godly. Ooh, alright. I want to hear Miku sing lyrics to this. That would go hard. Okay. Direction. Ooh, there's a hidden something or other over here. Green coin! Oh, come on, man. Oh, understood. Okay. And then I said, look, you either put your socks on or your sandals, but you can't do both. Oh, sorry, did you just get crushed? Fuck. Owie! Dang it! If anyone asks, I'm taken. Oh. Dang it. Dang it! I think I need to do, like, a little bit of a pit stop, like, above. Oh, shoot. Okay, understood. All right. Man, that was painful to watch. It was painful to experience, you asshole. Good enough. All right. Maybe not good enough. Can I interest you in a payment plan? All right, how do I even... Hold on. Let me grab these guys. Which one of these hits the... Okay, none of them. Maybe I just, like, jump... Oh. Oh, you finished the movie. Nice.
Excuse me.
Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, 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 na, 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 na. All right, I think I got it. Bitch! And it's totally unnecessary to complete all of those. But you know. Here, save. Okay, is that death? That appears to be death. All right. Here we go. 8-bit version. Whoop. I believe... Where are we going? I'm assuming here. Let's go up. Sorry, I've just gotten quiet all of a sudden, just because I'm just like, I have to vibe to the music for a moment. Ah. Okay. I'm not even sure what my objective is here. I'm just enjoying myself and running through bamboo. So there's another coin over there. There's a door over there that I haven't really explored. Yeah, what is this? Oh, one of you guys. All right. Okay, nothing up there. Ooh! Gem. What is this about? Why? What is this? Oh! What is that? Where is that? Is that... Hold on. Oh! That's the way... Wow! Assholes! This is the way that you're supposed to get to, Name of the place? Hold on. Give me a second. Forlorn Temple. They got it blocked off. Oh. Yeah, you really can't go to Forlorn Temple this way, can you? That really sucks. Alright. Well, I know now. I believe I need to collect all of the, you know, all those little funny blue guys. Fair enough, I guess. In the meantime, I gotta go and, like, you know, look around and see if I can find where some of the other musical notes are. Is it weird that I always end up liking 90s and 80s cartoons that almost nobody remembers or has heard about? I say no, because that means it keeps a lot of my favorite cartoons valid. It means I have the ability to look at, you know, talk to somebody who is, like, you know, in their teen years and be like, yeah, this is freaking cool, isn't it? I remember that show. I was there when it aired. I'm not saying nobody remembers them. It just feels like I'm one of the very few people. Well, to be fair, there, you know, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that don't pay much attention to, like, what's a good way to put it? It's like cartoons and stuff of that nature have always been like, I don't know. There's a stigma, I believe, that kind of exists of, like, you know, oh, that's child thing, and therefore there's a lot of people that will immediately, you know, stick their nose up to it. Just be like, no, kid stuff. To be fair, it is kid stuff, absolutely. But that doesn't mean that, like, you know, it's inherently a bad thing. If anything, it's great media to consume, even if you are, like, you know, somebody who is older, in an older generation. Because people stink. Oh, God. I debated on whether or not I wanted to talk about this on the stream. Might as well, just because it's something that's kind of on my mind. Especially when it comes to that. Like, it's relevant to that. I don't know if you've recently heard the news about what, like, YouTube is currently planning on doing with their age verification system. How many of you have heard about that? It's hot garbo. Yeah. So we're talking about, like, cartoons and stuff like that, and how fun it is to just watch cartoons, and how good cartoons are in general. And the first thing I think is, like, oh, cool. So if I go and watch cartoons on, like, you know, on YouTube, does that mean that YouTube's immediately going to think that I'm a child? And, yeah, just disable a whole bunch of my personal stuff? And force me to give them a government ID? Certainly frickin' hope not. Today I'm trying to actually avoid watching YouTube if I can possibly help it, because there's currently a protest that's going on. It's basically like, don't use the mobile app, don't, like, watch YouTube videos if you can help it. Just to try and, like, you know, show them that people actually are serious. And that being said, I don't know whether or not that's actually going to help out at all. You know, for all we know, it's going to be, like, you know, a pitiful amount of numbers. I don't know. Any amount of, like, shaking my fist I can do, I'll try and do. Okay, where the heck am I? It appears that there is some rooms located there and there. Alright. I hate it because I love watching kid shows, but then I also like watching things like The Amazing Digital Circus and things that are called not appropriate for the age group of the kid shows. And yet, there's a lot of people that will look at all the colorful, you know, colorful pictures and all of that stuff in The Amazing Digital Circus, and they probably just assume that it's for kids. That's another thing, too. We went from don't share your personal information or your face on the internet to Open your mouth for billion-dollar companies to prove that the AI that you're grown. Yeah, no. I don't approve of that at all. Now look, there have been some days where I have wondered, like, maybe there are some benefits to the idea of having, like, you know, an internet where you have to put your photo ID into it and all of that jazz. Like, okay, on one hand, completely anonymous internet has caused a hell of a lot of problems in the past where, like, you know, basically, scumbags can act like scumbags on the internet and they have absolutely zero, like, you know, repercussions for it because they can easily just make a new account and they can continue to just be scumbags. And, you know, a legal ID system, that would fix the problem. I do admit that. Like, I see all the benefits that you could possibly have with that, but I also see all of the disadvantages as well, which there are plenty. Oh, shoot! Okay. Funny little oasis. What's this about? What? Oh, dang it. They blocked that off in the, in the future. Well, let me head back down here, then. I wonder where I'm heading here. Oh, Jesus! That's scary. Now what? Maybe go back up? Wow. I don't know whether or not this was intended. Wow! Jeez! What's over here? Nothing, it seems. This was blocked. Oh! Hey, wait. This is an easy way to get back, isn't it? I think so. Yeah. I like that. All right. Oh, friend! I found Fred. Colostra, I presume?
Hey, that's such a cool sword!
How'd you end up trapped in here?
Oh, the irony, right? It's a very embarrassing tale. I'd rather get back to my workstation. Thanks for snapping me out of it.
Yay! I rescued the guy. Little bugger. Now what's over here? Anything? Probably not. Nope. Oh, your synth cosplay tie got there? Nice. That's right, you're making a synth cosplay. That's fun. Oh, dang it. All I get on my For You page lately is how the Orange Man lowered the legal age of adult. Ah, is that true? I don't know about that. All right, what direction am I going here? I have found the, you know, the funny, weird mole man. And then there's those caves. Let's see. Where can I go next? It's the Howling Grotto. I thought they were trying to raise that age so 18-year-olds couldn't vote. I thought that was a rumor. I have no idea. I haven't heard about either of these things. I've heard a lot of other things, but those are not things that I have heard personally. Let's see. Where to next? I think I've been to Howling Grotto. That could be wrong. Okay, well then if I want to get to Howling Grotto, I guess I go up here. If it's just TikTok gossip, I'm going to be more pissed than if it's true. Oh, if you're getting your information from TikTok, don't. I would not trust TikTok very much. Like, let's be fair, I don't really trust a heck of a lot of any social media or news, but, like, I especially don't trust TikTok. Like, whenever I use TikTok, my main goal with it is just to watch things that are inherently entertaining. That's it. And if, like, if there's anything political that pops up whatsoever in my feed, I immediately skip it. Like, I don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I'm just like, nope. Not looking to be influenced by like, you know, the internet machine. What's funny is that I actually learned my lesson from that the first time I had ever like used TikTok. I watched one political video and it just decided that I wanted to get all the political videos. And I'm just like, no, I hate this. This is terrible. Like, my entire feed is miserable. I want cute kitty cats. Not too out of character for him, though. Here's the thing. Even if something, even if something sounds legit, like, if it sounds like it's something that somebody would do, that does not necessarily mean that it's 100% factual or true. Like, I turned off that, that mode of thinking a long time ago. Especially, like, after I did some personal, like, research when it comes to, like, what was it? I think it was... I did some research for, like, an internet safety bit video, actually. What was that? I think it was... Oh, man. Give me a second. I think I actually need... I should probably pull this up just because it's, like, it's relevant right now. I'm gonna go look for the video. Okay, I looked down to the corner here, and I just see Joe Hendry spinning. This is going to be a confusing VOD. They're just going to be like, what? Who the heck is this? Who's this strange man? All right, anyway. Let me go look up my main channel because I believe that's where I would
Hey there,
post
it's
this.
BitB.
No,
Like
Shut! Get out of my feed, you weird blue man. Anyway, let me see. Okay. I need to ask myself the question, when would I have posted this, and also how long was the video? Tying a bow tie is hard. Agreed. I mean, tying a tie in general is kind of hard for me. Is it just in videos? I think it might be. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was such a long video that it couldn't fit into a short. All right, we're going to go and watch this. Because it's relevant. Here, let me go ahead and... Shut up.
Shut up!
Here, let me go... All right. Do I have this up here? No, I don't. I need to make a new window. Okay, window capture. Specifically picture-in-picture mode. There we go. Don't capture the cursor because I don't care for that. There we go. We're going to watch this thing because it is very relevant to the subject. And, like, I did some research on this that, like, honestly, it genuinely helped me with... my own personal thinking process. Like, it really helped me to doing the research. It kind of, what's a good way to put it? You know what? Let's just watch it. Screw it. Video will speak for itself. I've been meaning to make a misinformation PSA for a while now. Sadly, it's one of those topics that's ever-changing with new ways misinformation spreads. That said, there are some solid tactics that you can deploy to help stop it. Right away, did the information make you really angry or charged? That's a good first sign that you may need to look further into it. Misinformation tends to rely on you having an emotional reaction and sharing the info without really thinking about it. Misinformation also relies heavily on leaning into your pre-established biases. No matter how true or fitting something may sound, it could still be false information that someone came up with to make someone or something look bad. Know your biases and don't let anyone take advantage of them. Now, where did you find this information? Is it coming from a random account on a social media site that you use? Does this account cite their sources? What other claims do they make in their other posts? Do they use weasel words like experts say it's true or evidence suggests that it's true? If you can't find out where they got their info at a glance, and if it seems like the goal of their account is to incite rage, then it is a bad source. You shouldn't be taking their claims at face value, and you especially shouldn't be reposting their stuff until you look into it yourself. I know that there's probably folks out there saying, well, Mr. Smarty Pants, I don't have time to research every little potential controversial post I share. Well, then don't share them! Full stop! Don't share controversial crap if you're gonna have that mentality. If you can't do the footwork to make sure that the things you're angry about are real, then you've got no business telling other people that they should be angry too. How is that fair? Now, for those ready to do the footwork, the next section is going to go into criticizing sources. However, before we dive in, we should stop and talk about the differences between primary sources and secondary sources. A primary source is one that has first-hand knowledge about the subject. They're usually some kind of research study or the first ones on the scene with all of the fine details. A secondary source is usually an article of some kind, one that's reporting on the primary source. Depending on who the secondary source is, that could wildly change the interpretation of the primary. This is why it is very important to understand your secondary sources and whether or not they're reputable. Having a reputable secondary could mean the difference between an article reading "Cold Fusion Now Possible" or reading "Cold Fusion Study Reveals New Possibilities." Your goal should be to find the closest source you can. If not primary, look for the first secondary source in the chain. They have the best chance of delivering the most accurate details possible to you. So, let's say this account does leave some kind of a source. Is it a primary or a secondary? What's the source's reputation? Are they known for being an accredited institution? Can you trust that what they say was tested or investigated to the best of human ability? If the source is a news site, are they interested in giving you real, unbiased news? Or does it come from a site that seems to make a lot of content geared towards making you hate other people or things? Is the article actually relevant to the subject? Or does it seem like it might have been made with ChatGPT or some other AI article writer? Does it have a human author behind it? One that you can look up and inspect their previous work? Do they leave their source at the bottom of the article detailing where they're getting their information from? If there's no source, and if their claims are completely insane, there's a very high chance that their info is bogus. If there is a source, then go check to see if that source is reputable, because sometimes similar publications will just lazily copy from each other without doing their own homework. If all else fails, you can always do some online searches to find out more about the subject. If you find nothing at all, then chances are you've been duped and been given misinfo. If you do find more, make sure to get multiple sources that back up your info, and make sure these sources are independent and reputable. After you've done a thorough checkup on these claims with all of these things that I mentioned in mind, it's a little safer to share this info. But remember, misinformation is crafty. There will always be a chance that either you missed something or earlier facts turned out to be false. In these cases, it's important to do your due diligence. Go back and delete your previous posts to stop the spread of misinformation. Now, you may be thinking about replying to any misinforming posts or quoting them in your own posts, with the goal of correcting the offending misinformation. Just don't.
I regret, nowadays, I really regret I didn't go with the joke of, just don't, with, a Nike swoosh next to it. I think that would have been a good visual joke. Also, Twitter much.
Very often, the goal of misinformation is to intentionally mislead the readers into believing falsehoods. You're not gonna win a morals war. Misinformers don't care if they're wrong. As for doing it to correct the public, you're not really doing that. You're just spreading the incorrect information to more eyes. And it doesn't matter how much you insist that the info is wrong, there will always be a bunch of people that are gonna look at your post and believe the lies, not you. Instead, report the post as misinformation to whatever site that you're on. If the site actually gives a crap about the content that they're hosting, they should have a means of doing that somewhere. Ultimately, the point of misinformation is to be seen. So, do your part. Be careful. Be skeptical. Don't let that garbage leave the shadows.
So, what I was trying to say earlier was that, just doing the research, it really helped me understand what the red flags are when it comes to misinformation. And I kind of learned that, whenever you have that, that rush of fear and adrenaline hit you, when you're like, oh my god, this is happening, this is terrible, that is your first hint that you should probably go look for it. And I know that for a lot of people they're not going to do that. There's a lot of people that are just like, what, I don't have time to do that kind of thing. But you need to balance that out and say okay, well, I don't have the time to actually research this, then I'm not going to worry about it. That's really what it comes down to, is that okay, you can have an opinion, you can have a thought about what it is, but at the end of the day, if you don't have a thorough understanding of it, the important thing is not to go online and start posting about it and posting about your rage about it. Because the second that happens, then that is when I think that's entirely why a lot of people over on TikTok have this problem, where rather than actually doing proper research or anything like that, they will just rant and rave about something that actually doesn't exist. And yeah, that can become a problem, because then you don't know what's real and what's not. I learned that there's an influencer that's been spreading rumors about an innocent autistic girl, that went to her school and threatened her with a firearm. What the heck? That's terrible. I hope that people are very wise to this creator and that they are not, falling for that garbage. But anyway, that video is kind of that was relevant to what we were talking about. So I was just like, yeah, let's just go ahead and just watch that. Ooh, you figured out the bow tie. Very nice. Oh man, I put so much effort into those videos. Though unfortunately, that video is sitting at 412 views, which very, very sad, considering I was just like, guys, it kind of feels like me Or like it stands like an ant standing on an anthill and screaming out to the world, just being like, "Hey, do something, be good." When it, when the video didn't really go anywhere. It's kind of like how I got a lot of videos that are kind of like that, where I wanted to make that video on the casting call scam that I ended up running into. I wanted that to be a little bit more successful, and that's currently sitting at 826. Like, the algorithm's a bitch. Algorithm sucks. And then like when I play by the rules, like for example, when I try to release videos via shorts, because I'm like, oh, shorts, that's where everybody is currently getting their information. That's where everybody's watching their videos now. They make like maybe 1K views and then they completely drop off and die. That's unfortunate too. Well, actually, what's the most successful short that I've got? Ah, it involves Snatcher. Understood. I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. In fact, basically all of the like really popular ones have to do with Snatcher. Understood. Oh, hey, there's the oven one. Why did they call it oven when you oven in the cold food of out hot eat the food? Ah! Anyway. Okay, that'll do it for that. Let's go back to gameplay. Oh yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like, telling somebody that you were threatened, period, like, no matter what the weapon was, that is a serious offense. And it is something that, like, could affect you significantly. I mean, heck, not even something like that serious. Like, I could think of a couple of other... Ooh. Crystal! I can think of a couple other examples. For example, oh man. So I'm not gonna say like who my brother is, obviously, because, confidentiality and whatnot. But I remember, growing up, give me a second. I love the music in this game, but I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit because it's a little bit loud. There we go. I mean, I know a lot of people online that like influencer, no influencer, whoever you are, I've heard several stories involving people who just like lie on the internet and then get away with it. I mean, once again, this is another example of one of those things that would benefit from needing like some kind of photo ID in order for you to have an account. Because then that holds people accountable for the things that they say online, and therefore you can't just spout bullshit. And you can't stay anonymous on the internet with like nobody knowing your name. Do you really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? Exactly. Let's see. That way? That way. Anyway, not related to the internet, but again, my brother, he was growing up in school and whatnot, and this was like before the era of like the internet being like massively widespread, and most things ended up like spreading word of mouth and like rumor mill and all that jazz. I'm sure that still exists to a certain extent in schools nowadays, but it was very prominent in that era. But anyway, so like he was friends with this one person who was like very close friends. They were also friends with a whole bunch of my other family and all that jazz. Like this is very much a one family is massive friends with another family kind of thing. And one day, this guy just made the decision that he wanted to start up a rumor on, like, you know, in the school that my brother was gay. And that's the thing. And here's one thing that you kind of need to know before we continue to move on with the story. If you were known as gay in that school system, like, and in general, like, you know, if you were known as gay back in the day, that, I mean, I'm not, like, you know, crotchety old 1960s bit or something like that. But I will say that, like, you know, we lived in a very conservative environment, and if somebody said that you were gay, and if people believed that you were gay, that is like a major stigma on you. Now, my brother was not gay, in fact, and the dude just, like, flat out made it up. Like, full stop. I think I need to go down in order to activate that, that thing here. People need to take into consideration the consequences of what they say and do to people on the internet. I think people just need to take consideration on the consequences in general for, like, anything. Anyway, I don't recall, but I believe... Actually, I think... Oh, no. I remember. Ow. But anyway, no, that rumor ended up spreading like wildfire, and my brother wasn't, like, ostracized or anything like that, but he definitely got some, like, odd looks after that. But there's a ton of people were like, you know, just like, oh my god, did you hear that so-and-so was gay? And of course, because apparently that's the hot topic of the hour, whether or not you have, like, you know, a particular interest in either men or women. Good for them. Who cares? I mean, especially nowadays. But I don't know if that's any better now. I don't know how progressive a lot of school systems are, or, like, you know, whether or not your school systems are progressive. If they are, awesome. Good for you. They definitely weren't when I was in school. But anyways, and the funny thing is that, like, again, this was not a case of he had some sort of, like, a bone to pick with my brother. Like, my brother was not in a situation where, like, he pissed him off or anything like that. No, he made the decision, like, I'm gonna make this rumor that, you know, so-and-so is gay because it'd be funny. It's like, ha ha ha, people think you're gay now. Wee hee hee hee. It's like, what? How is that a joke or funny? Oh, Comfy's got to take off. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Spreading rumors that someone is gay is especially what pisses me off. Yeah, right? I mean, I especially don't like that nowadays. Like, in hindsight, like, hindsight being 2020, what it is, like, I don't know, basically to use gay as, like, a, I don't know, just as ammo to try and, like, you know, make somebody look bad, despite the fact that, like, honestly, it's not that bad. What the fuck? If you are gay, good for you. Enjoy yourself. Live your best life. Anyway, you know, to make a long story short, just, like, don't make shit up about people. Just don't. That's not nice. That's not cool. I believe I have already been through this river once. Okay, yep, I have been through here once, but I didn't go up here. I want to see what's up here.
Okay, an easy way to get back up here. That's kind of nice. What else could be done in this location? Let me see. Apparently there's some, like, you know, tiny corners of that box over there that I haven't explored. Or did I? Ooh, there's a door over there I didn't access. Let's go. Gossip can get really out of hand, so don't do it. Well, that also, like, you know, it also, you know, misinformation is another big one, you know. Sometimes I feel like people, like, come up with these stories because they're just bored. Like, they're bored of their lives, they're bored of, like, you know, the things around them, and they just need something to talk about that isn't what's currently in front of their faces. Oh. Eh. Alright, we need to go up from here. Gotta say, the rest of these notes, they're a little bit fleeting. I'm having a hard time finding them. Or even, like, you know, finding exactly where they could possibly be. Ooh, that's different, though. How do I get up there? Don't suppose I could... Oh, dang it. Alright, well, now I know how I'm supposed to get up there. Avoid these guys. Do not kill. Ah, frig. What do Spikes and Quarble have in common? We both have your back. Fuck off. I hate that people say we need to bring back bullying. A lot of people take it too far nowadays and people lose their lives because... Yeah, absolutely. What the fuck? I don't know who's saying that we need to bring back bullying, but they're wrong. That ain't gonna solve anything. Whoa! I think I was standing on a spike. Oops. Don't you just hate it when you, like, you know, you travel into the past and you think that there's a whole bunch of, like, you know, and you end up, like, sitting on a spike that existed at one point in time that didn't exist in one other time? Ah! I thought that was activated! I am doing great. No problems here. Yeah. Shit. Woo, close. Anyway. Oh, understood. Haha, easy. Okay, so we've been through there. Only gotten so many musical notes. Where am I at? Well, I'm currently on my way to the mountain area. Probably don't want to be at the mountain area. Or maybe I do. Dang it, who knows? I'm a little bit lost. I think my main complaint when it comes to this game is that, like, there's a lot of backtracking that gets a little bit mind-numbing to a certain extent. Like, not that these areas aren't fun, because they are, and they're challenging. And they're challenging to complete, like, you know, multiple times. Like, the music is absolutely, like, kick-ass, and it definitely gets me through this area. But the problem I'm having with it is that, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. But I feel like there could be some slight improvements with the direction. Possibly. I don't know. How's it going? You may have won our duel, but my Quill Shroom will still try to get you. Give it your best shot. Okay, so this turns... God, the challenge of, like, you know, making sprites for every single one of these enemies twice, basically. It's a heck of a challenge. All right. There are a handful of places that I have not explored here, too. That one being, like, the most prominent to me. All right, well, let's climb. Oh. Or not. Thinking about getting another tattoo. Ooh. First of all, you already have a tattoo? That's neat. Second of all, what were you thinking about making, like, you know, the new tattoo? Heck, what's the old one? I'm curious. I'm too much of a weenie. Oops. Oh, actually, wait a minute. There's a door right over there that I haven't seen. I wonder how you get through that. Ah, I see. I wouldn't have been able to get through here. My first tattoo is an ignorant tattoo of my family's rune. The tattoo I'm thinking about getting is your zodiac sign. Ooh, neat. And once again, I'm a little bit too much of a wuss when it comes to needles and stuff. If I haven't talked about it on the stream before, I've actually got a little bit of a phobia when it comes to, like, you know, syringes and needles and procedures that involve syringes or needles. Interesting. I think I get it. Ah! I get it. That doesn't mean that I'm good at it. That is a secret passage. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. I might have to scuff this one. Maybe just a little bit. Ah, suck it! Not the cleanest way to get through that area, but I did it. Whoops. I know I got, my brother's got a tattoo. I'd tell you what he has, but, like, that's an identifying thing that I don't really want to go into, like, specific details about. It's kind of like, it's a tattoo that's, like, you know, got a lot of, like, personal meaning to him. Okie dokie. Alright, they's up here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I already went that direction. Got it. That's where I got the previous one. From Hans and what's not. I don't know. Is that their accent? I didn't give them that accent at all, but I feel like that's the accent that they were supposed to have. Okay, it looks like I have to climb and then fall. Yep. Whoops. All right. Interesting. So I have to, like, run along this, but then fall at a very specific spot. Probably a ways away. I'm dying! Oh, wait. Am I even allowed to fall here? I think so. Alright, so we were here previously, but it didn't go down this way. Oh yeah, right, no, I did go down this way. I just have no idea how I'm supposed to get through here. Huh. My thought was, there must be a way that I can, like, you know, go around here. But I don't think so. I think I need, like, a specific
ability in order to get over there. How? I don't know, do I need like a Sonic ring follower kind of thing? Like that kind of ability? I'm not sure. Jumping just seems like that would be very risky. Ah. And of course I can't like time travel and make it different. I'm gonna check, like, I don't know if there's like some hidden shit sitting around somewhere. I'm gonna do something stupid. What did I think was gonna happen? I don't know. I just figured it'd be entertaining. It's not. All right, so we're heading up to like the ice area. I don't know if I've really explored the ice area all that much, so I think this might be a good time to head up there. Okay, this is a bit of a hodgepodge. Messed up. Okay. I gotta jump from these things. Okay, so we're back here. Climb up to Glacial Peak? Yes. Let's see what we run into here. Now, my memory is almost, you know, it's either really rusty, or I don't remember us doing a heck of a lot at Glacial Peak. Either one of those could be true. If anything, a combination of both of them. All right, check the map. Ooh. Ooh! Hey, yeah, there's something over there. How? Oh yeah, we have a dragon friend that we need to save. Oh yeah, wait, I did come through here before, didn't I? Well, there it is. My memory is garbage. It is applesauce. Ooh, I think I know how I'm supposed to do this. Oh dear. Shit! Didn't have a lot of health left. Okay. God, imagine bringing a game like this back in time. You would melt a lot of kids' faces off. Because they're just like, look how cool it is. Dang it! Why? I'm trying my best. Okay, cool. I got full health there. Up. Oh, God. Thank God for the extra health I had. All right. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this really sucks. Okay. Hey, I did it. How many of these do I need to collect in total? Was it like 42 or whatever the heck? I'm not keen on getting all 42 of those. Oh, okay, good. And I've collected a crap ton of these, so let's go in here and do some stuff. Do you have a favorite skeleton character? It's stereotypical, but I love Papyrus. He is just an absolute goober. I love him very much. And I hope at some point he shows up in Deltarune. It would make me happy. I don't know why he would. I don't know when he would. I have a pie for him. Alright. How many do I need to get at this point? Still need to smash 34 power seals. Fuck. Need anything? Yes. Please upgrade this. Okay, let me see what we got here. HP plus 1 and potions now fully heal. Being 1 with body and soul, you are more resistant and benefit more from healing. Key charges, plus 1. Shuriken pierce 2 targets. Oh, nice. Okay. Going into the adventure... What is this? Demon's Bane. Attack boost. By mastering patience and focus, you can wait to passively charge your next attack, making it deal triple damage. Oh, so like... And then you like hold it, and then you... Hand, I would like you to track, please. Alright. I'd like to earn my way up to that, I guess. Ooh, a wingsuit attack. Jesus. That sounds cool. Alright, let's add a little bit of HP then. And then... How much is this? 350? That's not bad. Let's finally get this underwater dash that I've been, like, being lazy on. Hope this Phelps. Shut the fuck up! Alright, wingsuit attack. And now I need a crap ton in order to get the Demon's Bane. Oh. I think I wasn't supposed to hit the fire guy. Or maybe I can make this work. We in the past, boys. does one get up here, I wonder? That way. All right, nice. I wish they would bring back bloopers in animated movies. I agree. The problem is, to make bloopers in animated movies, it requires, like, to take a corner of the, you know, the animation budget and put it towards something that isn't really going to impact the viewing experience of the main movie. Although, I like movie Easter eggs at the end of, you know, at the end of movies. Case in point, what's that new Pixar film that's just recently come out? The one that, like, I don't care about the movie at all. All I care about is the lizard character. That's it. That's all I care about. Lizard. Elio. Yeah, that's it. Is that Pixar or is that a different animation studio? I think. I don't know. Kind of all meld together at this point. Okay, these are frozen. Great. Okay, that way leads to the dragon. The screen went fuzzy for a moment. I don't have any dropped frames, so I'm assuming that's probably, like, either Twitch Mobile being a jerk. Or your mobile device being a jerk. I gotta say, just playing the game by itself is kind of fun, like, you know, as is. Like, I recommend picking the game up strictly for, like, the gameplay itself. Not, like, the story is freaking fun. And then on top of that, like, replayability-wise, I really do enjoy just how, like, it still feels very fresh, even though I am, I mean, you know, the gameplay itself is pretty fresh. I'll give that. Ow. I'm such a derp. My quick share was refusing to work. What was it? I think I had to restart my phone recently because for some reason, like, the internet wasn't working properly. Oh, God. I don't want to have to get a new phone. Oops! My brother used to do that. Anyway. I forget what, I think I got a Pixel 8, if I remember correctly. And I believe the Pixel 8 is, like, a couple generations behind. And my worry about that is, you know, on top of the fact that, you know, the Pixel's starting to get a little bit old, dead. Come to think of it, how old is the Pixel 8 at this point? I want to look that up. Pixel 8 release date. October 4th, 2023. This thing's almost 3 years old. Yuck. And they're currently up to like the Pixel 10 at this moment. Oh dear. Well. All right. Checking this real quick. Kind of discovered most of everything here. Yahoo! Do I have any more warps that I could potentially use, like, conveniently? I gotta check. How many of these things have I unlocked so far? Because I think there's only one. Ah, yes, and then there's this one. That, like... Oh, actually, what was this again? Where was this located? I don't even know. What are you? I'm unsure. Well, this has been an entire stream of basically, like, you know, accomplishing nothing. Aside from me having fun and jumping around. Which, I enjoy that. But, at the exact same time, not a lot went down. I'm a little bit tempted to move on to another game. Not that this game is bad, but it's like, I currently have, like, a little bit of a backlog of certain games that I'd like to play on the stream at some point here. And, I don't know. I don't want to have just, like, you know, the messenger, the messenger power hour, basically. It's incredibly fun. I recommend you pick this game up. Like, pick it up on the Switch or PC, whatever console you got. It's good. I don't know. We will see. I might come back next week for it. I might read some, like, you know, some walkthrough things first before I decide to dive into it. But, yeah. Anyway, now would be a good time to finish things up. Thank you guys very much for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it very much. My stream schedule is Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Thank you for the snowball. All of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And the next game that I've got lined up is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which I'm going to be playing on on Saturday. That's another game that I feel like we're starting to get to the end of, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the conclusion. And then Sundays, we tend to just sort of chill and hang out. I had a really good stream the other day of me playing Power Wash Simulator and just sort of vibing and chilling with you guys, and I really enjoyed that. So I'll probably do a little bit more of that. And then, yeah, not entirely 100% certain if we're going to stick with Messenger or move on to something else, but I guess we will see. Anyways, I'm going to take off here. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.